Hello and welcome back to Haven and Hearth. I have no idea why I said it like that. I just kind of went and did something different. Who knows? So last time we managed to get our tree planter's pot all nice and set. We did a whole bunch of stuff with clay. Today we're going to start putting some of these clay items to use. The most obvious of which being the tree planter's pot itself. Let's take a quick look in our kiln here. We have a quality 19.8, which rounds to 20, which is why it says 20 in the corner. It says it there. Ceramic knife. Now, I'm going to pick this up. It's going to give us our little bonus for discovering it. But I'm actually just going to end up putting this in a box because the axe we were gifted is better. But that right there, as you can see, it was not terribly difficult to get one that quality, which means I would theoretically be able to use that to skin any animals or anything that were its quality or below without losing any quality off of it. That is basically how you begin that particular quality spiral, assuming you don't end up getting a better axe in some way. The slower, older way is simply to grow trees. Speaking of growing trees, we are going to pop over here. And I'm going to come, like, down in this general area here. Because we know that the area in here where the water and clay is a higher quality. So what I want to do is I want to come over here and see if that applies to the dirt as well. I know at one point they were all tied together. I'm not sure if that's still true, and not enough clearance to dig. All right. And let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I'm digging by hand. All right, we got a 13 quality soil. Let's hold off on that. Let's see if we can't get a little closer here. How about like here? How about here? Still 13, huh? What about across the way? It looks like that's just going to end up probably being as good as we get, because I'm looking at that going, yeah, we're not going to get anything better there. So I guess let's go ahead and try and dig up 2 more pieces. And we're doing this because this is how most folk are going to start out with the whole tree thing, is basically try and find some slightly better quality dirt. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to pick it up, we're going to shift, right-click them in. You need 4 pieces of dirt. There we go. And you need some water. We've got some water. There we go, our nice quality 20 water. And now we need to put a seed in it, which means we need to decide what kind of tree we want. Well, we've got a bunch of trees around here. And as far as things like, sticks and the actual wood and stuff is concerned, there's not a whole world of difference between them other than how much you get out of something. But there are, of course, things that you need that only certain trees will give. I'm just kind of seeing what's around real quick. So I'm thinking we're probably going to want to end up making a better saw. So if we want to make a better saw, we're going to need something that produces boughs. We've got some better bones that were gifted to us, but if we can get some better boughs as well, that'll make the overall quality higher. So I'm thinking if we get spruce, they produce boughs. Spruce right there. Now, other trees produce boughs, but the only ones I can think of off the top of my head that you need a specific type of bough for something is spruce and yew. And I don't see any yews around. At least I don't think I do. I don't see any yews around. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick a cone. There we go. Oh, we hadn't found that cone before. Interesting. Did I not? I'm going to grab a few branches. Specifically 4. And what we're going to do, there are a bunch of these all over. They're all quality 10, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. We're going to head back over to our little camp. Well, it's more than a little camp at the moment. And we're going to get this started. So, the thing we need to do, we take our seed, whatever the seed for this is. In this case, it's the cone. And we're going to, again, just right-click it in. And there we go. This is ready. Planted spruce. So we're going to open this up. Oh, I forgot we had put these barley seeds there. See, their quality went up. Let's pick those up. Tree planter's pot goes on there. Now, this is going to take right around an hour, 20 minutes, at which point you will discover if it has sprouted or died. We do not have all of the necessary skills to make sure it doesn't die. Because there's no way you're going to get all of them before you start. Woodmanship would be the next one we would want. Greater success when planting trees. But the ones we already have, let's see. I don't think you get it from farming, do you? Yeah, you don't get it from farming. You just learn how to in the first place. Gardening doesn't do it. Landscaping, no. Lumberjacking, I think... No, lumberjacking doesn't. Where is it? A plant lore does. You plant trees with greater success. That's actually the only one we have at the moment that is buffing our success rate on tree planting. So the next one we would get would be woodmanship, which as you can see is like 12,500 learning points, which is why we don't have it yet. And of course, the final one is Druidic Rite, which guarantees success. But yeah, it is particularly expensive at 150,000 learning points, and that's after you get woodmanship. So yeah, there's a reason we don't have that yet. Let's see, can I... Yeah, let's just go ahead and make myself a little cone cow. We haven't made one of these in a while. They are most definitely... Actually, I don't think we ever made one of those. Okay. Apparently we never made one of those. So this is usually one of the earliest curiosities you'll end up making on your own. It is not very good, but as you can see, it's study time of 1 hour, so 20 minutes real time. And it produces 50 learning points. So we'll just go ahead, we'll put that in, we'll go ahead and do it. Let's get these seeds peer planted. I guess I'll just do this. We'll get a little bit of barley going. As you can see, I'm already running out of farming space. We're going to need to expand. In fact, how many learning points do I have? 932. Well, I'm going to want to expand this area in order to better tree farm anyway. So, let's see, is it east? Yeah. Well, that's 800, so we'll buy that. There we go. And yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of work on a few things here and there while we wait for see if the tree sprouts, and then we'll come back. We'll hopefully end up planting it, and we will see from there what we are ready to work on. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I am back. It has been about an hour and a half. I actually went onto my main account, grew an entire tree, and planted it in the interim here. But we're not quite done here yet. So I'm thinking the quality of the herbalist table actually has an effect on speed, and it's looking like it's gonna be closer to 2 hours with our current herbalist table. That would be my guess. Either that or it's the pot affecting the speed, but I think that if anything was going to affect the speed, it would be the herbalist table quality. So I figured I'd give a little bit update on that. It's not something I ever actually noticed before because I've never done this type of thing side by side before. So I figured I'd let you guys know, and we will come back and see whether or not this guy sprouts. All right, we are back again, and the time has passed. However, dead. So our pot didn't work out. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to hit empty. We can leave it right there as is. We can't put it in if it is empty like that, but we can leave it in. So no big deal. We will just bop on over. Rotate that around. We will grab ourselves a bit more of the old dirt, just 4 more pieces. Just 4 pieces. There we go, we can kind of see better that way. Three, and oh, well, and once again, I forgot to grab my shovel, so we're doing this by hand. Oops. Okay, there we go. That's 4. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna drink real quick. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, actually, we have exactly 1 left. But, we do kind of need more water. There we go. All nice and full. Alright, let's head back over. Oh, we should probably pick another spruce, grab some cones. I'll save the extra one this time. And we will just refill the pot and try again. Although I think this time around, we're not going to wait for it to either succeed or fail. We are going to move on with the other things that we want to do this episode. So, we'll just pop right on down. Head back on over here. And we can just fill it right in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put some water in the pot. And we will plant the cone. And there we go, planted spruce. It'll probably be another couple of hours. So we might not get to that this episode. But what we will be getting to is this guy right here. So we're going to pick this up. Like I said, we can pick these up, move them around. Not a big deal. I'm going to move this into the house. You can use these in the house. There's no problem with that. You don't have to leave them in the house. You know, if they're on the claim, they won't necessarily take any problems. But right here, here we go. All right, so we do that. I should be able to do like this and that. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no, I can do it that way. Okay. Just want to make sure, because we're going to need a lot of bones for the next thing we want to do. In fact, do I want to... You know what? Real quick here, we're going to do a little something something. Let me move you and you into there. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to make boards. I want 5 boards. And that's our first board of that type. Awesome. The quality doesn't matter on this for what we're doing. But I need 5 of them, which is my full inventory, which is why I took the water out. We are going to want to do something about getting a better way to, carry water with us, and there are better options. We just haven't gotten there yet. We'll probably do that as the next major thing. Alright, so let's bop over this way. And I am going to go build container barrel. I'm going to build a barrel. Takes 5 boards. And I did it that way because you can't jump up and down these cliffs if you're carrying something like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of come out to a random spot here in the water. I have right-clicked so that it will gather water into the barrel. And there we go. Let's go ahead and hit our return. And hit our Hearth fire button. boop right back over here. And here we go. I'm going to bring this in the house because there's one more thing. Now, this barrel holds 100, whereas that little wineskin holds 3. There we go. We have done that. And let's go ahead and just kind of place you right there for the moment. And as you can see, this water is now full. It takes 30. So it would have taken 3 trips with that water skin to fill this. And here we still have 70 left. So we have a source of water in the house for the moment. Obviously, we'll probably ditch that and get better as our survival goes up. But speaking of skills, I have a little bit of learning points. I do not have enough to do what I want. I would really like to raise my cooking skill, because I think cooking is the one I need for what we need to do. Let me gather some branches. And again, since this is the... Since this is the cauldron, the quality of the fuel does not matter. Is there... Whoa! Okay, there was a thing in there. I didn't notice that that was a cliff face. Could you come over here and take these branches, please? Just kind of grab a bunch of these branches, if you would. Do-do-do. Okay, there we go. All right, that should be plenty. Let's go fuel up our cauldron. Do-do-do. Fuel you on up. We'll do the same thing. We pick it up, we shift right click, and we just kind of do this. I'm going to leave 2 of the branches in my inventory. Oh, I'm going to leave more than that because apparently that was enough. All right. Let me go ahead and stack some of these in here then. We'll leave ourselves 2 because we're going to need those to start the fire. Because I did start the fire. Boop and boop. Let's go ahead and do this. Do. And because this is a clay cauldron, this will take until the next tick to get boiling. So let's get it started first. There we go. All right, I'm just going to drop that because I don't necessarily want it. As you can see, it is not boiling, so we can't really use it yet. Now, a tick is 4 minutes and 50 seconds, roughly. But it will start boiling when the next tick occurs, so will probably be less time than that. While we're waiting, though, let's go ahead and take a look around, see if there's anything else we could be doing with our time. That's a good question. No, our kiln is good. We still got that little spot there. We can't do anything with that yet. We've got this big old stack of boards that are slightly better quality. What about these bones? What are these bones? These are 28. There's 8 of these. What about these bones? Those are 60. What about these bones? Oh, that's the really good one that I want to use for a saw. Do I have any more bones around? No. So that means that when I'm done with what I'm doing, I'm going to have to make a choice. Mildly annoying. Alright. I suppose... Oh, here is one additional thing we can do. Oh, no, we can't because we don't have enough onions. And the onions are not yet ready to harvest. Okay, we can't do that yet either. Okay, so we're basically just stuck waiting on this pot to boil. So, alright, I'll wait here, wait for this to boil. We'll come back once it's going. Alright, here we are, a few minutes later. The cauldron is now boiling. Let's go ahead and open that up. And now that it is boiling, you can see it is slowly starting to lose water. That's basically as water boils away. So you don't want to just leave these guys boiling. You want to, set them up, use them, and then put the fire out. So we're going to open up this stockpile of bones. I'm going to come over here to craft. We're going to go processing and materials. Bone glue. As you can see, this is governed by perception and cooking, which is why I was looking at raising my cooking before doing this, but you're not going to go so well. Requires a cauldron, input of 10 bones. You get 1 bone glue out. I have 40 bones in this stockpile, so I should get 4 bone glue. We'll hit craft all. I'm going to go ahead, go through the process. Da-da-da-da, we have discovered it. It is quality 17. So not too bad. And bam, there we go. That is all that. So we're going to put this out for the moment. I can always make more later. Now, this has unlocked a bunch of stuff for us, as you can very easily see. So like, oh look, we can make a glue troll. We can make, a lute. We can build several things. Now, building several things is the thing that we are thinking of. So, there are 3 items I would like to make. All of them use bone glue. One of them, the quality matters. So since we only used our like lower quality bones on this and our skill is fairly low, I'm gonna rule that one out for now. Which leaves the 2 where the quality doesn't matter. Unfortunately, I believe both of them use 4 glue. So let's just take a quick peek here. Not the notice board, thank you. Furniture, study desk. Yeah, see, there you go. It takes 6 boards, 8 of the blocks, and 4 glue. That is a item of convenience. It automatically cycles curiosities into your study as stuff goes out. So you can fill up the desk with a bunch of curiosities, and as long as you are studying something to begin with, it will feed more in as you can, accept them. Because that is the key about it, is it only triggers when you complete studying a curiosity, and it will try to fill up your attention, favoring the curiosity that you just completed. So if you have another of the same type in there, it'll give you that one instead. So that is one of the 2 options. The other, let's see if I can find it here. I don't think it's there. Oh, you know what? I think, is it under, no. Where is that last one? Where's the other one I want? I don't remember where it is, and it doesn't seem to be showing up at the moment. It should be in here. Alright, well, obviously I have neglected something for the other one. So I guess we're going to make the desk. Let's go ahead and make the study desk. You can put it right there. We'll go ahead and start by putting the 4 glue in. And let's go ahead. We need 6 boards, which is more than we have room for in our inventory, but we'll start with the 5. We'll just go ahead and cut this because the quality of the study desk does not matter at all. In no way does it affect anything. Alright, we got that. Let's make some boards out of the next block. We'll rotate this way so we can see a little better. Alright. Go ahead and build this. Alright, we're going to need 1 more board and 8 blocks. We should be able to do that. Yeah, we have enough inventory space to do that exactly. Alright, more boards. Or at least 1 more board. Bam. And now we will go make blocks and fill me up, please. That sounded wrong. Alright. Bam. Bam, and bam. There we go. Alright. That should be enough. There we go. And here it is. I can fill this entire space up with curiosities, and they will slowly fill into my study. So let's see, what all do we have here? We should probably clean butcher. Is it just clean? I mean, I can, yeah, let's do the... Alright, let's get these bat wings in here. Now, I could dry these bat wings on the table, but doing so just turns them into a food that I think they're currently better as curiosities. I think I think this is... Oh, that's cherry kernels. Let's just kind of go ahead and get the rest of these clean, clean, clean. We can get those bat wings in. And basically, as soon as anything is done, it will just start cycling stuff in as it can fit it. You guys, let's go ahead and butcher these up. Alright, so... Where... Hang on. Where did all the meat go? Hang on. Alright, let me go dump out this stuff, because I think this is my pile that has... Oh, it's got higher quality ones. Probably one of these piles here, then. Oh, you're even higher quality. What about you? There you go. You have lower quality stuff. Alright. Dump these entrails out. Let's go ahead and... Oh, come on. Get around this mess. Are you... Your fresh hides? I'm going to go ahead and dump those in there. We'll just kind of do that as we go. We'll go ahead and start making a new bone pile, because we will have more stuff that we need to make bone glue with. Where did you go? Here you are. Butcher. That gave me meat. Why was I not getting... Huh. So I missed out on a whole bunch of meat somehow, and I'm not sure how that happened. Which is annoying, because I could probably have used that meat. Anyway, we only have a few minutes left. I did find these 2 additional yellow onions here that are really low quality, so I'm going to use those. I'm going to grab... Well, we've only got the 1 flax fiber from there. Oh, wait, I've got some over here that are... Come here, come here. Come here. Alright, we got these 2. Alright, and let's open this. And what I'm going to do here is we're going to go craft, we're going to go curiosities, we're going to go decoratives, onion braid. This is a kind of a mid-tier curiosity. We're going to make it. Da-da-da-da, there we go. Do I have room to study it now? No. So we'll go put it in the study desk. Boop, just like that. And it'll get filtered in as we go. So what I'm going to do in between, I'll probably end up filling this guy up with a bunch of curiosities that I either make or find, just so that I can have more points to do things with. I am up to that now, so I'm actually going to go ahead and bump up my cooking a little bit, so the next time we make bone glue, it'll be slightly higher quality. And I'll come back shortly, quote-unquote shortly, and we'll see if this tree decides to grow or not. I will see you in a few. Alright, we are literally down to any moment now. It will, trigger its little thing. It will let us know whether or not it is alive or dead, because we just have the tiniest little sliver left. So I figure even though it'll cause us to go over time, that's fine. We'll let you guys see the actual process of it happening. Oh, there we go. We just got the teeny tiny little boops. The next time it moves, it'll be done. It'll either have sprouted or be dead. Let's find out. Any second. Oh, okay. So now it's just gone away. Now it's full box. So now really it will be the next tick. Or not actual tick, but there we go. Hey, it's sprouted. Excellent. And we can see it has come up as quality 16. So let's go ahead and pick that guy up. Let's go find a spot to put this little guy. I'm going to put it, I think, somewhere near the edge. You know what? Let's put it like... Let's put it around here. I like this spot, kind of. So if I do this and go plant tree, it'll show me the full-size tree. And I'll just kind of go right there, thank you. And there we go. And now it's just this little teeny tiny thing at the moment. And if we click our inspect, it'll say spruce. I'll click on it. It'll tell me, look, quality 16, 0% grown. Okay, now that is going to take 6 real-life days to grow, and even that quickly because it's on its native forest tile. It'll take longer if it's not. So, that is going to do it for this episode. We've planted a new higher quality tree. We have made a bunch of bone glue. We made our study desk, and we'll be getting, you know, a much better rate of LP production going forward. I will be making some more stuff to fill this up with, just kind of continuing to progress my stats and skills, things of that nature in the interim, and prepping for the next episode. So, until next time, have a good one.